Very essential to have a customized planning in your business, in your practice, whether public or private, so that you know when this client, so and so, client X, has this weight, has this height, has this BMI, their fat percentage, they're diabetic and all this, so that you know when I'm customizing this plan, I'm customizing it for this particular person. Hello guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Charity. I'm a certified nutritionist and environmental wellness advocate. My YouTube channel is about life as a practicing nutritionist. I share helpful tips to those people who are practicing and everything in between. Please remember to subscribe if you like my content and share with so many people. Let them know about Charity Safe Haven. Come join my small community of Charity Safe Haven, where we strive to be the best versions of ourselves. Yeah. Don't forget to also follow me on all my social media platforms. The link will be in the description box. And please leave a comment about what you think about the episode and share some of the experiences by the topic I talk about. I really appreciate it. So today, being a Tuesday, I'm going to be talking about nutrition talk series, and I'm going to talk about topic essential skills a practicing nutritionist should have, whether you're in the public sector or you're in the private sector, or you're a digital content creator, or you're just starting your own business. Whichever aspect you are in your practicing life, these are just some of the essential skills I've come across that I feel like are beneficial to you. Yeah, so come, stay till the end. Don't leave, just watch till the end. I really appreciate you guys, you know. The first skill a nutritionist should have, and it's very important, is nutrition knowledge. This is a skill we are taught in school, and when you go for your practice, attachment or internship, you still getting to acquire now the practical aspect of nutrition knowledge, or applying the nutrition knowledge you were learning in school. Or if you love to read like I do, you get to apply this nutrition knowledge you've gotten from research and reading. And this is knowing all the dietary needs, dietary requirements of different age group, gender, and just a whole lifespan. Is very important for you as a practicing nutritionist to have this knowledge, so that people out there will not be taking your jobs for you. I come across so many people on social media sharing knowledge, and I'm like, who am I nutritionist? Who are you guys? Please wake up and come and do your job. Let no other people come and take your job. Yeah. One skill is communication skill. Yeah, it's very important. I feel like I keep on repeating this skill because I don't think most of you understand how effectively you have to communicate and convey the nutrition information or the nutrition knowledge you have to your clients, to your patients, that can be able to understand what you are saying. Because as my research is on knowledge, attitude and practices, and if they don't grasp the knowledge, most of the time it tends to affect their attitude, and then in terms it tends to affect their practice. So it's very important for you as a practicing nutritionist to have communication skills. I keep on saying, go back to this certification or just read on your own. Google is a big school. Learn how to effectively communicate your message when you're counseling a client, when you're counseling a patient, when you're conveying information to your healthcare team, or you're just a mentor mentoring someone, and how you effectively communicate will able to help them practice what you're telling them to do. The third skill is empathy and active listening. Same as the second point, which is communication. It's very important to be empathetic to your client's needs. That's why you do a thorough assessment when someone comes to you for a service, or when you're in the hospital. You're like, you know what, you tell me about your background. You get to collect all those data so that they can be able to help you help this client or patient to the best of your ability. And then during the counseling session, or when you're communicating, it's important to actively listen. I don't think most of you grasp the aspect of hearing and listening. They are two different things. So you have to actively listen so that you can get your client or your patient's point of view, so that you know, when I'm going to give this intervention or this customized plan, I know this particular client will follow. I know I've been working with this client for a while. Are they not changing? Am I listening to them? Am I giving them what they want, or am I giving them because I know this is the best for them? You want to impose what you know to them, and they are also human. And for me, counseling and coaching and taking a client or a patient through your program, it's two-way street, because you're sharing and someone is receiving. Yeah. Skill is assessment and evaluation, and this is part of the nutrition care process. It's very, very important to do a thorough assessment. That's why I do not encourage blanket approach when it comes to managing patients, whether on social media, whether in the hospital or in your private office. Please do a thorough assessment. You're a nutritionist, of course, you have to do the ABC. Do you know them? The anthropometrics, those are the weight, height, BMI, and all that. And then you go to the biochemical test. If someone is diabetic, their blood glucose level, hypertension, their blood pressure, and all that. And then you trickle down to full hemogram to know if the HB is okay. You assist to know how their electrolytes are. It's just good to do a thorough assessment and evaluation from the data you have collected. If it's the nutrition assessment, we have 24-hour recall, we have food diaries, we have food frequency questionnaires, and all this recall method of collecting data, so that you know, when I'm giving this intervention, I know this is this person's dietary input. So even if I write all these things, this person only eats like 1 meal a day or 2 meals a day, and you're giving them like 6 meals a day, they will not follow, they will not eat. Someone will just look at it and they will go back to doing what they were doing earlier. So it's just good to do a thorough assessment and evaluation to know if whatever I'll give these clients, they'll be able to. Another skill is customized planning. I know most of us are not planners really, but for me, I'm a planner. I plan literally everything. But this is just a good skill to have, because when you're doing your assessment, you're going to customize whatever plan you come up with. That's why it's very essential to have a customized planning in your business, in your practice, whether public or private, so that you know, when this client, so and so, client X, has this weight, has this height, has this BMI, their fat percentage, they're diabetic, and all this, so that you know, when I'm customizing this plan, I'm customizing it for this particular person. Another person will not be able to use it. It's just purely for this person, their lifestyle, their financial. It's just good to, I don't know, I'm not imposing planning on anyone, but it's just good to be a proper planning, because when you show people like you're thorough in what you do, people will come back to you to sort your services, and word of mouth is always the best advertisement. Another tip is behavioral counseling, and I feel like most research coming up are really geared towards behavior change. Said this paper, you can just, I'll leave the link in the description box, read it. Those comparison about lifestyle change and behavior, and for me, I always lean towards someone's behavior more than just doing a short-term thing, because with lifestyle, and nutrition is one of the key pillars of a healthy lifestyle, I feel like it's behavior. Because even if someone is not disciplined in their behavior, even if you give them this particular intervention to do, they will not do it, because behavior change is very, very difficult. So you have to be really invested in someone's behavioral change, especially if you're taking someone through like habit formation or lifestyle change. Because with habit, it takes 21 to 28 days to form a habit, and then 3 months or 90 days for you to now make it a lifestyle. Because if you want to start eating healthy snacks, you have to turn it into a habit for it to become part of your lifestyle. Yeah. Scientific literacy is another key skill you need to have. These days we are moving towards, we are moving away from hearsays to scientific based information. That's why I keep on telling you guys, the first point of nutrition knowledge. Every video you have watched, I always talk about continuous learning. Please guys, go do your due diligence, do a lot of research. I've been in these WhatsApp groups and there are a lot of argument about how us as practicing nutritionists and dietitians, we don't know how to package our information in a scientific way, so it comes off as a hearsay, and people don't trust a hearsay. So please work on improving your scientific literacy skill. Read. Any free time you have, continue just improving on the skill you already have. Another skill is ethic and professionalism, and this is something I also want to emphasize. Please maintain your patient's confidentiality, trust. Please do not share your patient's information without their consent, especially if you're a social media person and you want to show like the results. Please consult with your patient, with your client. Let them allow you use their pictures, use their progress, so that you can be able to now reach other people. Don't just because they came to you, it's your business, it's okay for you to use without their consent. Please maintain your level of ethics, please, and professionalism. That one I will keep on insisting. Interdisciplinary collaboration skills, and this is especially if you are clinical nutritionist and you're working in the hospital. You are part of a tree branches. You have the doctor, you have the nurses, you have the pharmacist, you have the therapists, you have your kitchen staff and everything. It's just good to be synchronized, and this requires a lot of patience, effective communication, active listening for you to actually gel as a team so that you can be able to help your client to the best of their abilities. Education skills, please, especially if you're into the digital world, it's just good to have this educational skills, because mostly our professional, our career is all about educating people about healthy living, nutrition in different diseases, nutrition in lifespan. So I'm always happy when I see nutritionists coming up with this workshop to just continue creating awareness about what nutrition is. So especially if you are into the digital world, it's good to possess this educational skill so that you can be able to convey and teach people about all this. And I feel like with Charity Safe Haven, as I'm preparing to launch it, there'll be workshops and classes on the same. Yeah. Tip is critical thinking, and this is also a very vital skill for people who are clinical nutritionists practicing, because most of the time you're faced with a situation and they need you to think fast at your feet. It's good to sharpen that skill. Like, you don't have this, or people who are working in the community, you have to always improvise whatever you have so that you can be able to help. That is good to sharpen your critical thinking skills. I remember when I was practicing, you could come across a patient who does not want to eat. They don't want to open their mouth. And then couple that up with language barrier. So you just sit there and you're looking at your client and you're looking at each other. And they're like, no, how am I supposed to help if you do not want to speak up, you do not want to talk? And with the medication they are given, the care, the medical aspect of it and the nutrition aspect of it are clashing. So you have to sit and critically think how you're going to help that client, and you're going to work with the team to come up with a solution to help this particular person. Do I miss those days? I do. Skill, I've decided to merge them, and that is the business skill and the technology skills. Especially if you want to start your own business, or if you're into the digital world, because if you're into the digital world, most of the time you're establishing your brand or you're into business. It's just good to merge the business skills and the tech world, because we are moving to the technology aspect. That one I cannot even deny, because even if you say you remain old school, but people are moving towards a technology, their nutrition apps. I'm starting to embrace this. I was an old school kind of nutritionist, but these days I'm moving towards leaning on these apps to help me in managing my clients, managing my calendar, managing just how well I effectively provide my services to people. And I've been going to these online business classes to help me learn about marketing, to help me learn about just communicating with your patient, managing your finances when it comes to your business, and just how to be a customer person. I'm not a people person, so it's just good to have this skill. So that's all I had for you today. Thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate you guys so much. If you stayed till the end, thank you. And don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel called Charity Safe Haven. Let's continue subscribing, share, leave a comment. Let YouTube know like my videos are worth watching. I really appreciate that. Don't forget to follow me on all my social media platforms at Charity Safe Haven, where I share nutrition and nutrition related issue. Now that's where you'll get my personal persona, where I share evidence-based information in the very easier understandable language, which is quite difficult, So thank you so much for tuning in and for staying till the end. Until next time, I've been yours. Bye.